Do you really have a free will, or is everything already decided for you? Think about it. We all talk about destiny a lot, like every single person around us is talking about destiny is this or that, blah, 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 right? But I don't think we stop enough and think deep enough about it. Like, we never question what exactly it means and what are the characteristics of destiny and free will, because we have discussions about it, but we always ignore them and we put them aside. We like, what are we talking about? Let's talk about something else, right? We always do that. But I think it's a very important topic to talk about because it's kind of gives us a mindset that's gonna shape our life, you know? Because if you believe that you have free will, then you're gonna take actions differently. But if you believe that you only have destiny and nothing can change that, then I'm very sorry that I think you could be in problem, could not be in problem. That depends. So just to start with, I came across this story from Mahabharat, and I keep thinking about it. In the story, Arjun questions Krishna about destiny. Just asked, if destiny is already written, then why do we need to take action, right? So it basically, Krishna is trying to say, even though destiny is there, even though like things are written already for you, but you still have power through your karma, through your action. Your actions can transform your destiny. you know and honestly, that makes a lot of sense to me. For example, think about it, because look at your daily life. For example, if I'm thirsty and I can choose to get water, or I can ask someone to bring it to me, or I can just ignore it. People might say, oh, it was your destiny to drink water. Was it? Like, literally? Or did I just simply respond to my body, my senses, and I take action on it? Think about it. Think about how often we label things as destiny when they're actually the result of our own choices. If I don't go to the shop because I'm lazy or I just don't want to go, and instead I order food online, was that destiny? Or was it just a different action I took? Sometimes it feels like we call things destiny so we don't have to take full responsibility of what we have created in our lives. And that's unfortunate to admit, but important. Because literally, if you look around, if something bad happens to someone, the third person would say, oh my god, that was written. It was the destiny. Was it really? Like, we gotta be in the situation to understand maybe someone's action led to that. Because it gives us this sense of freedom that, oh my god, whatever happens is happening because of the destiny. I don't have to take responsibility of that. But literally, please, please, please get out of that delusion, or I would say delulu for this century, and look at things with critical thinking. Like, start questioning things. Don't just take things as it is, because it's really harmful for our brain. All right, moving on. Right now, as you are watching this video, you have a choice. You can keep watching this, or you can close it, or you can scroll, or you can sleep, or maybe work. It's your choice. And I wonder, if free will doesn't exist, why would these choices even matter? Think about it. Why would you feel resistance, curiosity, boredom, or even interest in different things? And what's even funnier to me is how we now talk about algorithm like destiny. Like, I came across many videos with the caption that if you found this, it meant for you. Like, it's your destiny, blah blah blah. But your algorithm is literally responding to what you have watched, what you have clicked, and what you have ignored, or what you have searched. Like, it's responding to the data you have provided to it. It's not destiny, it's feedback. And it's funny that those videos says very journal things, that it would obviously connect with people, and so many people take it as destiny. And it's a good thing if they are getting inspired for something or not. But if they are getting a wrong idea through those things, that means it's really wrong. I really want to say this, that your actions shapes what comes next. So is it destiny, or just a system reacting to your behavior? Now, I don't think free will is absolute, you know. We don't choose where we are born. People might argue about that, and I do think that that's not something we decide on, you know. Things happens. And we don't choose our starting conditions, and we don't know exactly how we will die, you know. We don't know that. There are limits to things. But within those limits, we are constantly making choices, if you think about it. And those choices compound. And here's the question I keep coming back to: if everything was already decided for us, why were we given the ability to think, question, and resist? That's it. Think about it. Why give us a mind that can doubt destiny itself? Like, why? And if you're gonna ask this question to your parents or to any of the person who talks a lot about destiny, they're gonna be like, stop this useless bullshit, literally. But I don't understand why people don't want to be in intellectual conversations, because they're really important to us. Okay, so to be honest, that feels less like a fate, and more like responsibility. So, do I believe in free will? Yes, I do. Not as a total control, but as an intentional action within uncertainty. And I honestly believe this: if you keep waiting for destiny to save you, you might end up living in delusion, you know. But if you take responsibility for your actions, even for small ones, you start shaping your life consciously. So I'll leave you with this. Think about it. What in your life are you calling destiny that might actually be the result of your choices? Think about it. Thank you.